wading into a local issue without knowing all the facts, as he himself stated before he made that comment.
NBC's Ron Allen joins us live from Cambridge, Massachusetts with the very latest on this morning. Ron.
Good morning, Mika. A lot of things. This is obviously a very emotional story up here, and the police department in Cambridge has been rallying around Sergeant Crowley. He did a very lengthy interview yesterday with our affiliate here in Boston, and he basically said that, first of all, he and Professor Gates have very different versions of what happened, which is not surprising. But Crowley insists that Gates was in control of the situation by his behavior, that he kept escalating, that he kept yelling and screaming, this is only happening to me because I'm a black man, so on and so forth. And Crowley essentially says that he warned Gates several times and essentially arrested him because he would not, the situation seemed to be getting out of control, verbally, out of control in my words, but I think Crowley said that he was screaming and alarming people in the neighborhood. Gates' position, however, is that he gave Crowley his ID almost immediately, a Harvard University ID and a Massachusetts driver's license. And the question that he asks, and a lot of his supporters ask, is what, at some point the officer understands that this is his home and that he is not breaking into this house. And at that point, why does the officer not de-escalate the situation? And I think that's the question that the police officer did not answer in the lengthy interview that I heard. But you're right, the police are defending him. He says he is not going to apologize. He doesn't want to set that precedent for police. He says he was offended by President Obama's remarks about the Cambridge Police Department acting stupidly. And he wants to get on with this. The police department also made a couple of other observations. They pointed out that there in fact had been a break-in at Professor Gates' home while he was away on vacation, which suggests another reason why Sergeant Crowley might have been more cautious. We don't know if Sergeant Crowley knew that when he arrived at the scene, however. We were also told that Sergeant Crowley, for the last 2 years, has been teaching cadets and police officers a course on understanding racial profiling. Again, suggesting that he understands these situations generally. Professor Gates is also, of course, one of the foremost experts in the country on race relations. So, again, a very complicated, very emotional situation. Both principals giving very different versions of what happened, and the police department rallying behind their guy.
All right, NBC's Ron Allen reporting. Thank you. We'll get back to this.